Hi everyone. This run is very fast with lots of RNG, so I'm going to talk real fast the whole way through. So we bump into that woman to make her look to the left. It's important because if you run to the right she can see you, so we bump her just so she looks left. Now with this run I started with the shuriken, the emetic pistol, and the remote breaching charge, and the sword is stored under the agency cafe. So here we're going to run over, activate the fire alarm, head over here. Now you can do a quick pickup to pick up the remote explosive there, but it's really finicky and sometimes as guards see you. Here I'm running in pitch black because I don't have the right brightness settings apparently. Now when you're running up here, here's more RNG. Sometimes there's an enforcer right in front of you, sometimes it's not. If he's in front of you, you just head left to go through this shed the other way. If he's not, you run this way. Sometimes there's a guard here looking at you. Whatever. You just have to restart if that happens. So we disable that because we need to run past the camera up ahead. We're going to get the remote breaching charge ready. The remote explosive. Throw it there. Now you can stand near the top of the stairs and detonate it, but it's a bit risky. I don't find the need to get that close because there's so many instances of this run where lots of things have to line up perfectly. So being too fast doesn't really matter, but we're also trying to counter a bit of RNG, so I'm going to go deliberately slow in some parts. So I know that I'm on time if I cross this line here around 127, 128. I've been there at like 125, 126 before, but it doesn't matter, you get held up ahead anyway. So going for the quick pickup and that remote explosive is a bit risky and I don't recommend it. Because you have to stash it, So we head here. Now the reason why I say we don't want to get here too fast is because we want to run in behind this guy. We don't want to waste time knocking him out. We'll just head over here. If we get there too fast, obviously we'll just bump into him and he'll see us. We're going to pick up the sword. So if I start heading up the stairs at 2:05, we're definitely on time. Now this part took me a long time to figure out how to counter the RNG, because there's just so much of it in this level, but this definitely helps. So we're going to do up ahead, we're going to knock out this guy to the left with a crowbar, and then use the Seeker on Dr. Lafayette. Now you would think it would make sense to use the Seeker on Lafayette first, because he'll get there sooner, but it's not. You'll see why. So we're going to take the pistol and head out here, get the sword ready. I quickly check instinct to make sure Lafayette got sick. I haven't missed him like 20 tries before trying this one. Head over here. So if I take him out like 2 minutes 44 or so, it's like perfect timing. But even if I was faster earlier, it wouldn't matter. So this is very, very good. We don't need the briefcase anymore. Here's some more RNG for you. When the assistant comes out of the door, sometimes he may open it right in front of your face and block you. But here it doesn't, it's good. Now, there's about a 50 to 60% chance there's someone in the bathroom where Lafayette does come in. So the reason why I sedate him a little bit sooner, because if there was someone here, I have the time to knock him out with the crowbar and put their body in the dumpster. But because he wasn't there, I don't need to worry. So I drop the breaching charge, close the door, detonate it. Make sure you close the door. The people will hear it. You know it's very quiet. So we're going to pick up his clothes first, then dump him in that specific order. Now if there was someone in that room, which I said most of the time there is, you just knock him out with a crowbar, and then you just do the breaching charge on Lafayette. He won't care, plus it doesn't matter if he sees you. Here's some more RNG. And we throw this coin to wake up Sour. We don't want him to pick it up. But he has multiple animations which determine how fast he wakes up. There's no way to know which one you're going to get until you get much later on in the run. It's unfortunate, because it makes a big difference. So now we take a look to see where Berto is. There's two locations he could be in. He can either be talking to the crowd, or having a drink of his water, or even walking between them to make things even more fun. So he's standing there, so I just have to shoot about there. I know it'll hit him, I've practiced this a bunch. If he's standing next to his water, it's really cool because you save a few seconds later on. But this run was just on blistering time so far. Like I had never gotten rid of Padre this fast before, ever. So we'll take that. So I can't really tell that Umberto's got sick because he was in the middle of his little skit. He's still got to finish it off. If he was having his water bottle, he would have been throwing up already. But again, it didn't matter because multiple things were lining up quite well for me in this run. Like a lot of RNG had already fallen in my favour up to this point. The vast majority of the time he's already in here sick. I'm aware there's probably much quicker ways to get rid of Umberto than doing this, but I found it worked because what matters is when we're training Sal into the church, we don't want to train him or lure him from such a long distance, otherwise it greatly increases the chance that he'll just spot you and you'll get crime spotted. There's a really good sweet spot which is very consistent that he won't see, which I found, so taking my time here doesn't make any difference. I could possibly lure Sal to Town Hall, but I'm not confident doing that. Here's some more RNG. Because I was so fast, we see there's someone heading down here now. Now he will actually see me as I throw Umberto over the edge. So I just need to quickly throw something. I just throw the crowbar there to distract him. So the fastest time I've ever had Umberto killed was in 6 minutes flat. So you see here I'm 7 seconds off the pace. But what I noticed in that run was that Sal was quite a way ahead. He's not normally that far ahead. I'd say 5% of the time he does this. He must have had a very quick animation when he got on the phone. So because I saw that, I'm like, wow, this is going to be a really great run. And sure enough, there he is. Most of the time he's well up the alleyway and I just have to wait. Because if I get him to notice me about here, it's perfect. Just do a little dance. Keep him at this rough distance. I don't want him to get too close. Or too far. So when he starts getting a bit far, I just slow down. And we're just going to go here and then crouch. He can go right or left, it doesn't matter. There he's going that way. So I get in the corner. Here's my favourite part of RNG. The accuracy of the bartolli is terrible. I miss this so many times. Now what is important there is after I shot, I stayed still for about a second. I noticed if you get up immediately, you get crime spotted every time. I don't know why. I have no idea. I lost so many runs because of it. Got blocked by a few NPCs there, but shooting the chandelier down at 6:59 was the fastest I'd ever managed to do it. In my practice runs, the fastest I ever did this was 7:20, so 7:23 is pretty good, and I'll take that. Thank you for watching my video.